Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help with the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer, anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Alright, if we're looking at the market cap of the whole cryptocurrency space as a whole, we're currently sitting at $1.85 trillion, up 5.3% in the last 24 hours. BTC dominance is at 59.5%, staying strong around there. And we are seeing altcoins in deep green as Bitcoin dominance is lower than that 60%. But today I want to talk about none other than the king itself, Bitcoin. All right, guys, let's look at Bitcoin. So if we're looking at Bitcoin's price right now, it's currently at $59,000, up 6.3% in the last 24 hours. And, current market cap of $1.1 trillion and 24-hour trading volume of $65 billion. And, this is the king, guys. In the last 30 days, it's up 23%. If we look, if you are in part of the cryptocurrency space and you hold Bitcoin, you guys know we saw this big, price pullback. A lot of people were panicking, but we were bought back very quickly. That's a very good sign. That means Bitcoin is still very hot, obviously, and people really want Bitcoin and they are buying it back like crazy. And these whales are accumulating Bitcoin. And all-time high is just 4.4% away from its all-time high. So very, very interesting. And I want to share an amazing bullish article for cryptocurrency holders and Bitcoin holders. So let's jump into that right now. All right. Visa anticipates cryptocurrencies becoming extremely mainstream, working to allow Bitcoin use at 70 million stores. Visa CEO L. Kelly anticipates that cryptocurrencies could become extremely mainstream within 5 years. He is working to position Visa in the middle of it should cryptocurrencies take off. He further confirmed that Visa is working to allow Bitcoin purchases in addition to enabling the cryptocurrencies to be used at 70 million stores where Visa is accepted. So, I would like to divide crypto into two buckets, Kelly began. One is the more speculative asset or digital gold, he explained, adding that he put Bitcoin in this category. In the category, we are trying to do two things. One is enable the purchase of Bitcoin on Visa credentials. Secondly, Visa is working with some Bitcoin wallets to allow Bitcoin to be translated into fiat currency and therefore immediately be able to be used at any of the 70 million places around the world where Visa is accepted. So there we see a strong potential for those to become a new payment vehicle. In fact, it could be an accelerant in some of the emerging markets as we look around the world. He proceeded to reveal that Visa is working with lots of players in the category. There are about 35 different players we are working with. He specified these are currencies that are fiat-backed stablecoins. So, if it takes off and we can get our fair share or more of the volume because we anticipate this possibly could take off and become a big deal, we certainly want to be prepared for that. And I think we are off to a very good start. This is extremely bullish for all cryptocurrency holders and Bitcoin holders because you know we are this is the future. This is the future of payment. We don't ever need to go back into fiat to purchase like a home or like anything. We could pay our bills and everything from crypto. And these big companies are starting to realize you cannot win against a Bitcoin. And if you can't win it, you have to implement it in some way, and that's exactly what they're doing, so they do not miss out on this once in a lifetime opportunity. And us people who are investors, we could spend our gains. We don't have to go back into that fiat that has no value whatsoever. It's so easy for these governments to be printing these money. Like, yeah, as you guys know, $90 million of stimulus checks were deposited just yesterday within the United States. So that makes you wonder. That makes you wonder, and us people who like work extremely hard at our jobs, what what is the value of the dollar or any fiat fiat currency? What is the value of it when it's so easy for these governments to print it? Like, what is the value? And now the smart money is starting to realize this, and they're looking at Bitcoin, gold, silver, because the dollar does not have any value, because we are seeing a great example. The US, the feds, and every other country, they just print money when they need to, and they pump it into the economy, and then guess what happens? It's not a win-win situation for us, because after that, some people think, oh, we're gonna get a free money, that's it. But what does tend to happen is inflation. If they're printing that much money, inflation is gonna go up. Everything else is gonna get expensive. Your bills are gonna get expensive. Your groceries are gonna get expensive. Cost of living in general is gonna get expensive. And some people are starting to realize that, and they are starting to look into Bitcoin. And these big companies are starting to realize that, such as Tesla. Tesla bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin just last month. That was a crazy, crazy news. Tesla, Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, he is tweeting about Bitcoin. And there's all these big hedge fund managers. They are, hedging against inflation with what? With Bitcoin. Because guys, Bitcoin cannot be printed. Bitcoin cannot be printed. There's a a fixed supply of 21 million Bitcoin. You cannot print more Bitcoin or make more Bitcoin. Once the demand gets high and the supply is low, what's going to happen to the price? It's only going to go up. And that to me is like extremely bullish. This is once in a lifetime opportunity, in my opinion. And that's why we are seeing all these big players from the equity markets, big companies, starting to look into blockchain and Bitcoin, to hedge against inflation. Very, very bullish in my opinion. And yeah, if we're looking at this, guys, the US dollar also weakened after the highly anticipated statement from the US central bank, which projected a rapid jump in US economic growth and inflation due to the pandemic, crisis going down. So exactly what my point is. You know, once they're printing so much money, what's gonna happen? Some people think, oh, it's free money. No, guys, it's not free money. Your cost of living is gonna skyrocket, and that's just how it works. And now a lot of people are looking into Bitcoin because they know it's a limited supply, and all these big companies like Visa and all these big organizations are looking into it as well. And if Visa were to really implement this, I don't think ever people will need to go back into the fiat is useless. Like, in my opinion, it's useless. Whatever I make, like, I know, like, I'm not telling you what to do. This is just my own personal strategy. What I do, whatever I make, guys, I put it into Bitcoin, because I don't see any value in big what's it called, in fiat currency. I do not. I see value in crypto and Bitcoin. And I want to use my Bitcoin, and I want to use my crypto to be purchasing my stuff and paying my bills. And I know that's the future, guys. We are still at the beginning, and I believe Bitcoin price right now at $59,000 is very cheap if we're looking at it from the long term perspective. I could easily see, as obviously all these analysts are saying, they could see Bitcoin hit $1 million. I could definitely see that happening, especially what we are seeing right now, guys. And this is a very, very early start in my opinion still. And this year, so my BTC projection for this year is that I believe Bitcoin can top out at this cycle at $200,000 easily. And then we will have a pullback. Obviously we'll see that bear market, but I believe this time it's going to be different. We will still see that bear market, but we won't see it go down back to like 80% drops. Like, I think we're like going to that mainstream level. I don't think that it will go down. Like, there's Bitcoin ETFs now. There's like Coinbase going public. I know it doesn't have anything to do with it, but like, it's looking extremely good for crypto, and people are starting to realize that it is honestly a good store of value, and you can purchase stuff with Bitcoin. So that's very bullish. But yeah, I wanted to share this amazing news with you guys. Nothing can take over Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the king because it does have that first mover advantage. And um, sky is the limit for Bitcoin. Sky is the limit for Bitcoin, and there's nothing else you can say about that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below about Bitcoin. What do you guys think about this great news that I shared with you guys? And do you guys like, what are your thoughts on fiat and inflation and all that good stuff? Let me know your thoughts down below. And yeah, where could you see Bitcoin at the end of this year? I would love to know your thoughts down below. And guys, stay safe out there. Safety comes first, health comes first, and everything else comes later. I'm gonna wrap it up around here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's been CryptoZX, and peace out.